What the fuck, yo? That was clean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was clean.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this intro.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was awesome.
Add a little bit of sound to it when I find the right sound. That's
Yeah.
not gonna get sued over.
Yeah, I got. Oh my god, that was awesome. That was incredible.
But
Fuck.
man, dude, bro,
What up? What up?
did you see the trailer? The Street Fighter trailer. Did you see it?
Yeah, it looks good. I'm gonna admit it looks like it's gonna be that goofy good, where it's like it's not meant to be serious or like good, but it's gonna be like a funny good.
Yeah. Like you see, it takes itself serious to a point.
Right.
I mean, serious as far as like, action stuff and the fight scenes and whatnot
Yeah, yeah.
and the whole line. But seeing as how, it's a video game, and so the kind of ridiculousness of the video game also is incorporated into that. And so I was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it,
Right.
which is surprising. Very surprising to me because I I wasn't sure whether or not if I was going to like it or not. I'm not sure
Right.
because I still have the bias in me of the video game movies, TV shows, cartoons, and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Granted, I will say in the past 10, 15 years ish, it's gotten better. The fan made stuff like on YouTube and just everywhere on social media.
Right.
It's kind of gotten, I guess, like studios as being like giving them a wake up call. It's like, yo, hey, people are
Y'all
not just
really
going to
want to,
accept any kind of bullshit anymore.
yeah, you really want to step your foot into the fandoms and stuff like that. You really gotta pay attention.
Yeah,
You gotta pay attention to the detail. You gotta pay attention to the lore. You can't just do whatever you want because it's not gonna
right.
work that way.
Yeah, exactly. This is not like how it is, in the 80s and 90s where whatever the hell you just put out, people to just take and just accept it because,
Now the
didn't have
fandoms have
any kind
gotten
of,
more serious
didn't
now.
have any, social media, then to show, hey, this is what we really want. This is
Exactly.
us as the fans. This is what we want. We don't want Bob Hoskins as Mario and John Leguizamo as Luigi. No, we don't want to. Want a straight English dude and and a Puerto Rican as playing two Italians.
Right.
Oh, that doesn't work, man. That don't work.
Right.
You
Right.
know? So but surprising because I mean, it's like I said, keeping as close to the game as it can.
Right.
Again, it's gonna be some changes made because it's, live action and whatnot. And
Right.
and the one
Which that's
complaint I've
not.
heard. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying that's not unsurprised that they're gonna make some changes. They do it with everything, because a lot of things in the fandom just wouldn't work if you put live action.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like I mean,
And
if they ever, which I hope they don't, attempt Dragon Ball again, like there's some shit in Dragon Ball
oh
you
no.
can't. Like, let's. I mean, given the track record of what happened of evolution, um, yeah, I hope they don't do that again. But again, there's just shit in this stuff like you couldn't even in Dragon Ball. There's stuff in there that you just couldn't. You wouldn't be able.
Yeah,
There's some you can make work, but then there's some that you can't.
right. It'd be just too hard just to I wouldn't say too hard, but it would be a really time consuming and it would take a lot of money.
Right.
in order to make it as accurate as you can from the anime and the manga, you know, to
Right.
live
So
action.
yeah, so you would have to make changes. Like even if it's not necessarily enjoyed with the changes,
Hmm.
like at least make it so to a point where it's tolerable. Like even like they do with the Sonic movies. Like okay, adding
Right.
Tom and all that that works because there were humans in the Sonic series. They did have some bonds with them, even in the comics. And then if you look at Super Mario, saying the whole well, they're from Brooklyn, they're Italian and stuff. They're Italian, but from Brooklyn, and
Right.
they're intermingling with this world that's connected and all that. Okay, cool, that works.
Right. Yeah.
But
You
if you
know,
just
and
did something where we're just gonna say, well, we're gonna make a Ninja Turtle movie and they're aliens from Mars. What?
it's like, no, that's not going to work
Yeah.
because you already got the source material. And for decades now, us as fans, we're used to a, this strange chemical that mutated these turtles into like giant, humanoid form that, learn somehow learn ninjutsu and somehow or other has been able to craft these weapons and tech and everything like that. And on the premise of it and sound of it, it sounds absolutely ridiculous.
Hmm.
And but looking at it and everything, it's like, okay,
It
yeah,
works.
I'm in it. I'm invested in it. Said
Right.
this is it. But then to completely switch the whole dynamic of everything and saying, well, now they're aliens. No, no, mm-mm,
That's
mm-mm.
not gonna work. That's not
It's
gonna
not
work
going
at
to
all.
work. It's not going to work. Not going to work.
Not at all.
Yeah, we brought aliens into the franchise with, the Krang and um who else was at war with the Krang? There's another
The
species that was
Triceratons,
Triceratops, yeah, and
the Neo, I forgot the name, the Neo something, and then of course there's Professor Honeycutt. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, you
yeah, they
brought
brought
aliens in
aliens,
before, but
yeah, brought aliens into it before, but the origin of these specific characters is a chemical accident that mutated them.
yeah,
Chemical waste or nuclear. Yeah. Now, if you want to change up and say some kind of origin of it, all right, say a meteorite from space with all kind of cosmic radiation, and they were next to this whole meteorite, and they got mutated from the radiation from that. Okay, I mean,
you can't just go off and make your
okay,
own,
I mean that
make your own
kind of
identity.
works, but you just can't go completely off, way off the source material, and just say, "Oh, we're just gonna make them aliens." Then that's a whole different story. That's not Ninja Turtles. Why are you slapping Ninja Turtles onto this when it's not?
Exactly.
I'm saying that the story wouldn't work. It says it's not Ninja Turtles. That's just
Right.
it. But I will say this: Street Fighter got to work because Cody in that wig as Guile, it would be a waste
Yeah, it
if
looks
that
too
movie
good.
did not work.
It
Because
looks too
goddamn it,
good.
because damn it, man,
Yeah, it just looks too good, honestly. But
right?
this weekend, well, Dragon Ball players, Dragon Ball fans have gotten a um, pretty good weekend, a good update right now. Because apparently, uh, Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is well, they're getting some update. They're getting some updates on the games.
Oh,
Couple new
cool.
characters. Yeah, a couple new characters on from Sparking Zero, which are going to be from I believe GT. They're
All
bringing us
right.
some GT characters, which is great.
Okay. Okay.
Sparking Zero is bringing in Dynamo characters like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Oh, I
Okay.
got still his name. Oof. And
All
we
right.
also
Okay.
have, and of course, I think there was some more content. Oh yeah, Xenoverse 3. After a very, very long time,
Okay.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, which always welcome, always welcome thing. Now,
Oh yeah.
this is something that is going to be interesting to me because I played Xenoverse 2 and I played Xenoverse 1. Xenoverse 2
Hmm.
was one of those where I was like, okay, yeah, I like this. Um, what I thought was interesting was, which I kind of hope they kind of switch up on, is that they kind of get rid of the whole, well, we're going to redo timelines and try to correct this stuff because they did it twice in both games. I would love to see something different for the sole purpose of, well, I need this to. I really need them to just literally try something else, which some extra, some own stories or anything like that. It's that'll work.
Yeah.
But if
No,
you're
I
gonna
get
just
it.
sit here
I
and be
get it.
like, yeah, but if you're gonna sit here, you're gonna be like, oh, you know what? We're gonna take fucking this over again. We're gonna do this all over, but we're gonna do something new this time. Cool, we're gonna do something new. Great. Can we not rehash the same story? Because now with Xenoverse 2, you know, killed off the main villains of the first game.
Hmm.
And added new characters. Okay, that's great. But again, can we not revisit this again? Can we just please
Just got move
try
on.
something else? Yeah, move on.
Like we've done this, been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Yeah,
Let's let's go to the next ride.
right, right.
You know. And I will say, I, live action Dragon Ball. Now, from what I've discovered, now there was a second one that Evolution was the second one live action one that was made. There was another one that was made, I think, in the 70s or the 80s
What?
for the original Dragon Ball, not for Dragon Ball Z, but for the original Dragon Ball, I believe. I have to check
Really?
that out. I think because I saw something for it. Saw in passing on YouTube because there's some YouTubers that was doing, some Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, kind of like breakdown, character breakdowns, talking about it, whatnot, the whole thing, right?
Huh?
And kind of talking about how evolution was the reason why Dragon Ball Super became a thing. And part of like what if I saw was like going down this whole rabbit hole was seeing that there was a Dragon Ball movie that was made before Evolution. So I've been trying to
Huh?
find that because I know it's bad. I know it is. You know, I know it is. All right. I just
Right.
do. Okay. You don't have to tell me, but I want to see it anyways.
I, damn, I had no idea.
I didn't either, but I'm trying to find it. If I find it, then I'll send you a link to it. But
Oh, please,
I've
I'm
been
I'm
trying to
scared.
find this. I've been trying to find this motherfucking movie for a hot minute. You know,
That's
And
interesting. I never thought they would make a different one though. Yeah, that's interesting.
but yeah, so
Ooh,
I'm definitely
wow.
I'm waiting on that one, you know, and I'm not sure. Is there like a I thought there was like another, I guess Super Dragon Ball Super like spinoff that's coming, something like that. I don't know.
Um, yeah, they're gonna make another super. They did Daima not too long ago, but they're making another. They're continuing the Dragon Ball series.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, that's cool, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
they're gonna do there, and whenever they get that taken care of. But oof, I think right now I don't know if there's anything planned with as far as Dragon Ball movies. No, I don't think they're gonna do anything like that. But yeah, they were doing this for Dragon Ball. I believe there was some other games coming out here. I'm trying to look them up. It was one that was announced I thought was interesting, but I never remember the name. I saw it in passing. Find it. Shit. I'm on my laptop right now. I'm on my Chromebook right now trying to figure that out.
oh,
But
okay,
yeah,
all right.
it was something. Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
But I
It
know
was
with that, yeah, I know the Street Fighter
oh
one
no,
and Mortal Kombat.
it's yeah. Well, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
I think the Street Fighter's one's coming out soon. Mortal Kombat should be like sometime later.
they got Street Fighters coming out in September, October. It's like late this year. It's coming out. I think Mortal Kombat is like in June. I think.
Right, right. But yeah, oh, there's so much going on right now. It's wild right now with as far as everything's going on right now. It's wild. But yeah, there's something else since we could talk since I'm a loophole this whole thing because guess what? I'm so pissed about this weekend. I am. Mm, I'm a loophole. You know what? I don't
Okay.
care. I'm a steal a segment. Yo, Suplex City. I'm stealing your shit because I'm pissed off about this weekend. I can't. No, I'm so pissed at that WrestleMania.
Oh,
I'm
listen,
beyond
man.
pissed off.
I
Look, no, no.
I
I'm
got
I'm
so
I'm
many goddamn. Look at man. I so much shit about that WrestleMania, especially night one. I
that was
flipping hated night
oh
one.
Nightmare was just mediocre and literally everybody losing. Like Becky Lynch wins the title from cheating. Fucking Liv
Man.
Morgan wins the title cheating. Uh, Damn it, really? That whole Uso match, I honestly missed that. 'Cause I'm sorry, I did not subscribe to
To the
what was it, the
Usos and LA
the
Knight against the
yeah, it
Vision
was
and I Show Speed.
yeah. Which I'm gonna give ISO speed. I'm gonna give ISO speed his flowers because that jump on the table with to load the
Now I'll
pole,
give him his, oh yeah, I'll give him his credit.
that was that was
That splash he did was hey, he got some height, he got some distance,
yeah.
and it looked good.
I'm gonna give him that credit. I'm gonna give credit where credit is
I'll
due.
give him that. It looked good. I mean, I know he's brand new and real green and whatnot. I know he was trying to do like an Eddie Guerrero frog splash. Didn't quite come out with the jackknifing of it, but his version of it still it looked good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give him the credit. I'm gonna give him credit's due. He did his shit. He did a good job on that. Again, what pissed me off was not the the simple who yeah, it wasn't a match itself. It wasn't even
Hmm.
that. what pissed me off again was just the lack of shit, the lack of entertainment, so to speak. Now Paige coming back, yo, congrats to him. I feel bad for Becky, for not Becky, for Nikki. You know, I wish she
Mhm.
got the WrestleMania morning because I know the original plan was to have the Bellas, win that nostalgia because this is a tag team. This is a title that Bellas never really won, and they were always pretty much better as a tag team. So I get
Okay.
that why I get that why it was planned, and I don't know what happened, how she got injured. Sorry to hear about that, but it was great seeing Paige come back. I don't know what's going to happen when Big Nikki gets cleared. How that's going to go, I'm not sure. Uh, but yeah, this was just this was just manically, you know, fucking that Stephanie McCare, who has bust her ass, who has worked hard for her for this moment,
Mm.
and you take it away for Becky Lynch to once again win the title.
Right? Hey, can we
Like
not? How you doing?
how many times? Hello, but how many times are you going to give her the same title to the same person?
See,
You're gonna
that's
skip
why
the,
when it
you're
came
gonna skip
to
this from Liv More from Becky Lynch to get from to AJ Scott AJ Lee, and you're giving it to Becky Lynch again. I would have loved for Becky to have lost this chapter, to have lost this to have lost this match, and then we get Crazy Becky back because that shit was funny. Crazy Becky was funny as hell.
oh, Becky, we should start to do her her uh her Trump impression.
No,
That
I didn't hear that.
oh my god, man. Hey,
I
bro.
got let off
I'll
the
I'll I'll send you a clip because there was a point in time whenever she was doing like promos and like stuff on social media, like she would do her whole promo and everything like that was like a Trump speech.
Oh my god! What the
It was the
fuck?
greatest shit ever.
Oh my
It was
god!
so fucking hilarious.
See now I gotta look at this right now. Damn it! Oh
Oh
my
my god,
god!
man. Yeah, man. And
Oh, that's great. That
but
is awesome.
I'll send you a video of it. And because I honestly, man, it is completely underrated. It's one of the most underrated impressions.
Oh
I mean, she
god!
doesn't I mean, she's not like, like how everybody else where she tries to, sound like him and, you know, yeah, that she doesn't do that, just
Right.
her normal voice, but it's like if Trump was talking. That's the
Oh
funniest
yes,
shit ever.
yes, yes. I love it.
Oh my god, man.
Oh
And
man.
but see, that's part of why I didn't really care about that match. The Intercontinental, I not really a big fan of Becky. I mean, yeah, sometimes, but man,
Here's the thing.
AJ
I
Lee's
like Becky.
same.
Yeah,
AJ Lee's same is just like meh, all right. But this whole time, I didn't care about it. I really didn't.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
yeah. So with there was that, and then there was a whole Liv Morgan situation, which I'm sorry, y'all really let Liv Morgan win a title with that bum ass song.
Now, if it's just a one WrestleMania thing to fit with her entrance, all right, cool. Because I would say I did love the entrance.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
was. Yeah,
I would
yeah,
say her entrance, I loved it. Having doing the routine and the dances around, escorted down there, and the whole at the end of it, her getting ripping, the outfit off, so her ring gear's on and she's ready to go, right? Love
Yeah.
that. And same thing with Dominic. Loved his entrance.
Yeah, his entrance was
Loved
pretty
it.
badass. His entrance was pretty
And
badass. I'll give him that.
yeah, and Finn Balor, oh my god.
Bringing back
Every
the
time
demon.
he the demon entrance, it's always amazing. Always
Yeah.
amazing when he does a demon entrance. So with going in, I was like, yeah, Dom's gonna win it. Then I saw Dom's entrance. I said, yeah, he's gonna win that. With an entrance like that, it'd be a waste if he lost it. And then I saw Finn. I said, well, Dom's losing.
You're right. The one match I think out of all of them that pissed me off the most, and this is just me, was the Roman Reigns and CM Punk, which I didn't care who won. I was rooting for more CM Punk, honestly, but story wise, I kind of got to side with Roman because don't get me wrong, like I said, I do like CM Punk, but bringing up Roman's dad, yeah, that was uncalled for.
That was yeah, that kind of
Yeah,
I don't know if it crossed the line because Christian Cage
right,
did kind of the same thing, you know, but story
right,
wise goes, I mean, yeah, we're supposed to side with Roman because CM Punk was so disrespectful and he this and blah 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 blah. But
right.
see, my
And then you
problem
also
is
have to
is
look
that
at
cause see, my problem is that since Roman voted for Trump, um, I'll I'm like fuck him.
right.
So I wanted to see kind of wanted to see CM Punk win, but story wise, I get that Roman was gonna win, but still,
Yeah, that was
kind
just
of want I
how I
wanted
felt
Punk win.
about it. That was kind of how I felt about it. Like it was the shot at his dad, which got me. I was like, yeah, that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for.
Yeah, like that's some
Then I look
AEW
at
shit.
yeah,
That's some AEW shit right there, man. Why you doing that here, dude? That's some
yeah,
AEW shit.
right, right. And then, but what got me mad throughout the whole match, like there was no way that Roman should have won that. Because you're really telling me that this dude, first of all, he was out of the ring way past the 10 count. Ref didn't even start counting.
Title match at
Then he
WrestleMania,
hits
man.
him.
So he's a
Then he hits
little.
him in the head with the steel steps. Like he used a weapon. That's a DQ.
And again, man,
No disqualification.
WrestleMania. It's a WrestleMania main event.
I don't give a damn. That's the rules are rules, damn it.
I know. You and I both know that. It
The
should have been
rules are rules. I'm
disqualified.
like, man,
Should have instantly
yeah,
been, counted out, disqualified, and CM Punk still champ.
yeah. That's what upset me the most. Like, come on, this is clear bullshit. Even I remember seeing like I was watching a live on TikTok. Everybody in the chat was like, "Bro, that's bullshit. He should be DQ'd.
It should have
He should be
been.
disqualified."
Yeah, I know. But all the time with big matches like that, main event WrestleMania, main event Royal Rumble, main event SummerSlam Survivor Series, they're gonna be lax on the rules. They're gonna be, well, we reached 10, so you know what? Uh, let's just tell him get back in the ring. No, you call for the bell. You said his ass is out.
Yeah, yeah. That was the
Not
whole
just
thing
tell
that
him
got me
get your
upset.
ass back in the ring. No. Oh my god. But
Yeah,
man,
that was.
hey, Lisette, how you
Hello,
doing?
Taylor said. I don't think Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte didn't win that WrestleMania. I don't know what that. I was more worried on Charlotte Flair winning and Becky Lynch. Yeah, Charlotte didn't win, so you're good.
No,
But yeah, that's the thing.
if,
Paige coming back. Um, I know we don't really know him, but congrats to Brock Lesnar for his retirement.
hey,
That
look,
was
man.
shocking.
it was shocking to it was shocking to pretty much everybody because I was thinking Brock was going to win.
Right. I had a
Instantly, I'm
feeling
thinking he
Brock
was
was
going
gonna
to
win.
win. You know,
I didn't think he was gonna win, honestly. I didn't think so. Like, there's no way. Overfemi, this dude is a damn beast.
oh no, he's a
Overfemi is
beast.
a
Yeah, listen,
beast.
I knew. Here's the thing, man, and I said it maybe about a month ago, something like that. That the smartest thing, business wise, would be to back Femi. He's
Uh-huh.
younger. He's a younger. Definitely, crowd loves him. He's he's decent on the mic. He'll work a little bit better, but he's decent on the mic.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Everything he does in the ring, it looks good. The crowd loves him. Not only that, he's young and he can still keep going for years. You
Exactly.
can get more out of him. At this point with Brock, we've seen everything he over the decades. We've seen it all.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
every move that he used to do in his youth that he doesn't do anymore. Um, every title reign, his UFC run. You know, we've seen all that. So
Right.
it wouldn't make much sense to back Brock in that aspect. But this is WWE, so they would just say, "Well, Brock has the experience, and so that would be the reason why he beat over." That's what I was instantly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but throughout the whole back and forth, I've never seen Brock get one over on Oba. So I was like, I don't see him doing it.
So I was like,
I thought, listen, it was a good
"Okay,
match. It was short, but it was a good match. It was a short match, but it was a good match. But it was just, again, I did not expect that ending. And if what I'm hearing, nobody, and it's looks like maybe only 10 people back there didn't, only 10 people
okay."
there knew that this was going to happen. Nobody else knew. Triple H didn't know. A lot of people did not know he was going.
They
Paul
didn't
didn't
know.
know he wasn't going. That he was going to do this. Like, oh,
I
really?
think
Now?
I think Paul knew. I think Paul had to have known,
Yeah, he might have, but
but
I don't think he.
I think not a
I
lot
don't
of
think
people
the
knew.
look on his face tells me no. Honestly, the
But I
look
don't
on his
think he
face tells
did.
me no.
I think honestly he may have. I'm honestly thinking that he may have because here's the thing: Paul Heyman, Paul Heyman deserves a damn Grammy or Oscar or something. Because God damn it, man, this man can act his ass off for
Of
real.
course, of course.
I,
Anytime I've seen Paul Heyman do a promo, this is Oscar-worthy performances.
yes,
I've never
and
seen
you see
anybody.
Paul Heyman, he's done a pissed off promo. He's done the smug promos. He has done the scared shitless, and each and every one of them, we know that. God damn it, man, he's good. And when
I
does
remember,
and whenever his at the time it calls for him being completely scared shitless, and he'll let his hair grow out. He'll have the beard going. He'll have his eyes just all, and he looks
he
like
will
hell.
miss
He has
sleep
not
just to make this
slept.
work.
He looks like he has not slept. Like
Right.
he looks like he's actual fearful. This man deserves, yeah, absolutely. Let's
Yeah.
say he deserves an Emmy. This man
Yeah.
deserves an Emmy.
Yeah.
Damn, he's
You can't
good.
say he doesn't. You can't say he doesn't. Oh
Damn,
my
he's
God.
good.
You cannot say that he doesn't deserve some sort of anything.
Something.
This guy hands down is without a doubt. Even during the ECW days, he was one of the best promoters. He was one of the
Uh-huh.
he's probably one of the best on the mic when it comes to giving the when it comes to hyping somebody up. If you're a Paul Heyman guy, like no matter what you do, if you're a Paul Heyman guy, you're gonna go somewhere. If Paul Heyman endorses you, you're
You're
going
going
somewhere.
somewhere. Mhm.
I mean, look what's happening now.
And
You got Paul Heyman endorsing Brock, not Brock. Bronson Reed. No, you got Braun Breaker, Bronson
Mhm.
Reed, uh, fucking Austin,
Oh, yeah, Austin Theory and
Austin
Logan
Theory.
Paul.
Yeah, let's you can drop Logan Paul. We can miss that one. But uh, Jesus,
I hate the one thing that really pisses me off about Logan Paul? That motherfucker has the same birthday as me.
thing
I
that
hate
pisses
him.
me off about Logan Paul is mainly just, hey, this dude does not respect the craft.
No,
I mean, he does to an extent, but not where he
but not
should be.
yeah, but not like
You
you
know,
could tell
yeah,
like he likes doing it, but he's not he
he's
doesn't
not
love it.
dedicated.
He doesn't love it like, say like Javon Evans. You know,
Right,
you could tell like yeah, he's good, but he's not he don't love it like Javon Evans or you know like Carmelo Hayes or like Finn Balor. You know, he likes it, but he doesn't love it like those guys do.
right.
And
That's what I get from there. It's like, yo, he doesn't really. It feels more like he's in it just to be there. You know,
hmm
he's not in it because, well, this is something that he's just passionate about. He's in it because, well, I just like
yeah,
John Cena said, you just want to you want your Pokemon cards. That's what it's about. It's like, dude, I don't
I
need somebody
mean,
like that.
yeah,
Don't that's not here just to be here. People feel that, and that's one of the main issues. It's like, yo, people can feel
yeah, you're
that
just
you
here
ain't
just to,
genuine about it.
yeah, like you're just here for the paycheck. You're not here because you grew up watching, guys like Dusty Rose, T.A. Magna, you know, Four Horsemen, you know, Junkyard Dog. Like you never
Yeah,
grew up, watching it and going to the live shows and buying the merch and none of that shit. You never been to the indie shows or anything like that. So and it
right.
tells, so I didn't I don't like the
Yeah,
fact.
he's getting mad at. Yeah, it's like him getting mad at how the crowd reacts to him and everything. Yeah, they react that
Yeah,
way because they know you ain't
because
shit.
they know you just a YouTuber, man. No
Yeah,
disrespect to the YouTubers, but I mean, oh, unless your whole YouTube journey was y- you decided to YouTube that, yeah, I'm going to train to be a wrestler. And we see that your whole journey from training to indie match, indie match, you're busting your ass and, you're grinding, you're grinding your teeth. And we seeing this, through your YouTube channel. And then it gets to the point where, okay, yeah, I got a WWE tryout, or I got an AEW tryout, or I got a TNA
yeah,
tryout, or I got a NWA tryout, something for that. And then, you made it into a major promotion, or you made, something, and seeing that, and then finally progress to, oh, I'm main event of WrestleMania.
right,
Then we would know, then we would like you, then we would love you, because yeah, we saw your journey from day one to day.
right. Which I'm not gonna take anything from Logan. He's really good. He's actually really good in the ring. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But at the same time, like, dude,
Mhm.
we know you ain't shit. We know you're full of shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And the problem is, you're wanting us to acknowledge you and acknowledge the fact that, hey, you're actually really good. I was like, no, we know you're full of shit. We don't like it.
Right. Because I mean, it's just, man.
Uh,
And again,
like I said,
that's a part of the whole. It seems like it. And I saw something where another person was saying, another content creator was saying something about, this is a part of the. beginning TKO versus WWE storyline that they're trying to do
Hmm.
and bringing in, Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee and I guess starting with Logan Paul, where
Right.
they
Where
bring
the
in more celebrities rather than, actual wrestlers.
actual fucking wrestlers, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Jelly Roll had his first match. I'm like, he won it. I was like, wait, why the fuck is Jelly Roll wrestling?
Yeah. He's a
We already
musician.
did this. We already did this
Yeah.
crap. You know what I'm saying?
He's a musician. Again, no disrespecting musicians, but this is music. This is not wrestling.
Yeah. What, really? Of all people, supposed to
And
Jelly Roll do this man a
so no
match?
disrespect to anybody that if your normal job is outside of wrestling and
It's not the first time they brought in celebrities to
right.
wrestling for a bit, but it's like they always have to be careful with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
And
getting to that point. It's like, dude, what the fuck are y'all doing?
but now at this point it's just like so many celebrities that they bring in, it just makes the whole sport look almost like a joke now.
Yeah, Diamond.
And then
Sorry, my cat's meowing like crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. And she's
and I
not even
mean,
looking at anything. She's looking at the roof.
yeah.
It's like she's looking at the roof and meowing. And she's tweaking out. Look at I'm trying to be talking about this on the podcast, but my cat is looking at the roof, tweaking out. Meow, meow. Like what the fuck is up? There's nothing up there. Now she's trying to climb the roof. What is wrong with you, girl?
your
I know I
cat
should be hollering right now, but good God, what the fuck? Anyway,
your cat's tweaking out, man.
yeah, very much so. Anyway,
Oh man.
so besides all the gaming, to our audience, which hopefully we've got some guild members in here somewhere, we are also still looking into expanding our team. We are looking
Mm,
for a friend, any friends we have, anybody that we know are gamers. Of course, of course, we're looking at the guild. We're also looking at people personally to join because here's the thing: we are just two people. We do want to expand our content with just not just the podcast, but also just the gaming that we're going to end up going into eventually. Because we are looking into starting our literally getting our Twitch on the floor, but we're going to need help. We're going to need some people to join on that, and we really would love it. We would love it if we can get some members, some people to join us as well. Because it's probably going to be some moments where one of us may not be available, mostly me, um, where we want to keep the content rolling, but we can't just do it with just one person. So, of course, we are going to want to expand and give our other people that keep our content going with other people as well. So, we're still looking for extra members. If you are interested, please hit up me or Angry IT Nerd, and we will figure something out.
yeah.
Let us know your
Add you
schedule
to the
or whatever.
squad.
Yeah, add you to the squad. We'd love to.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you. But
And
since we
oh,
got
the
the
said,
time and we got,
um, the writer's running out of ideas. It
we can say
I
that,
I
y'all. Yeah.
listen, storylines in wrestling, they almost like they recycle. They recycle old storylines into new ones, add new twist on, fresh coat of paint, the whole nine. Um, do they run out of ideas? Mm,
They can. They
for
can.
brand new ideas, it's very
Yeah.
rare for something brand new. It's very rare for something brand new because like the one of the newest storylines that happened that was just took the whole entire community just by storm was the bloodline. The whole bloodline storyline. That
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 was
kept the whole that kept WWE afloat.
yeah.
was that storyline. And that one was one of the most original storylines in
Yeah,
wrestling. Because you have your classic storylines of the tag team that broke up because of one partner got the ego and went off on his own, or another partner, got,
trade deal.
yeah, something like that. And then there be the guy that is the plucky underdog, but then he switches to a heel because he's tired of losing and he wants to win gold.
Yeah,
There's always that. There's always the classic betrayal stories. There's the underdog stories. You know, Everybody loves the underdog stories, especially when it comes to chasing the world title at WrestleMania. That is the
hmm,
biggest moneymaker storyline that you could ever have. Because for 2 years straight, 2 years straight, Cody Rhodes chased Roman Reigns for that title at WrestleMania.
yeah.
And the first one, we were all like, oh, Cody's gonna get it. Cody's gonna get it. It's a shoe in. He lost.
But then the second
No one
time,
ever thought. No, we never thought that we would, still keep interest in it. And if next year rolls around, he gets another shot at the title. We would be no. That was complete opposite. We were just as invested.
right?
So that's your classic moneymaker right there. Is the plucky underdog, the one everybody loves, going for that big prize against the king of the mountain, or at that time the head of the table, the bad guy. The one that you do what I say, what I that's your
Oh my
moneymaker right
god,
there.
those moments where that line would get on my nerve. Like, bro, you don't shut the fuck up.
See?
Like, I'm the top of teeth. You see me, I own this chair, I own all this shit. Like, man, you shut the fuck up. What the fuck you pay this shit?
Uh huh. So
That's what
yeah.
would get
So
that would get on my fucking nerves when going out there. Like, God damn,
oh
you
my
shut
god,
up.
yeah. And but again, it's like this. They run out of ideas. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense of like new ideas. Mm, it's very risky for a new idea. But for the classic ones, oh no, they're never run out of that because there's always going to be the underdog. They're always going to be the the guy that, oh, he insulted my mama. F him. There's always going to be that guy. There's always
Yeah,
going to be the guy that, oh, I like that guy. I hope he kicks his ass because he insulted my mama. You know, that's always going to be around. And that's always a
yeah,
classic moneymaker, too.
it is. It's he's not wrong. It is.
Uh huh. So they look at what's going to make the most money. And when Roman came up, okay, your moneymaker was Roman. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put him with his cousins and we're going to make him just a whole dominant faction. We're going to incorporate kind of like a whole, because it's almost like a mix of like Four Horsemen and NWO where they kind of took over the whole thing. And that's another good classic storyline right there. You get the
Mhm.
group that just takes over, dominates everything. And then there's the whole locker room coming together to take this faction down. Another classic moneymaker. So, yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty much that's pretty much it. You gotta.
like
Of
it's
course, you gotta
really
have
simple
somebody
storylines
into
to
it.
it. It's really simple. You know, Original, man. That's why they got the classic ones.
Right,
Those ones make money.
right, right. That's what you gotta do. But yeah, back to our topic for it real
But
quick.
that was way off. Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, we also are wrestling, but hey, you know what? There's wrestling video games, so we can come talk about that too. Yeah. But that's why I said I'm you tell your shit for a minute. But yeah, so back on topic. Um, one of the things that was kind of pivoting off last week, I just thought about this. It was on one of the stuff we was mentioning was classic games that we used to, that people may not have heard of, which was also I said last week I thought about Dot Hack, which I don't know if a lot of people remember those. But I was thinking, damn,
Oh
how many people
man,
remember Jack and Daxter?
Dak and Daxter.
It's hard
Oh
to
man.
forget that, but how many
Oh
people
Jack and
actually
oh
know
man.
or remember Jack and Daxter?
I remember that. I remember Jack and Daxter. And Spiral the Dragon.
Oh yeah,
Spiral
I
the
seen a
Dragon. Yep.
video. The reason why I brought this up, I saw a video on YouTube, and it was one of those things I thought was interesting was the fact that the topic was games that kind of copied Sonic the Hedgehog, but that had the same like formula, or whatever.
Uh
But
huh.
Sonic is the only one that survived,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Because
damn, there was a lot of them. When I thought about that, and I was like, well, you also have to look at this as well. You had games that were more like Ratchet and Clank, which one of them was Jack and Daxter, which was
uh
an
huh.
incredible game until the last one. But it was another one also was Sly Cooper, which is again another good one.
And
But
oh man, you remember
only Ratchet and Clank survived.
you remember Toe Jam and Earl?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was so many that were just they were good, but only one survived it. And that was Jack and not Jack and Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember when Naughty Dog even did another
Uh, well, see, generally it's like
another Jack
this,
and
right?
Daxter. Yeah,
It's it kind of goes like this, right? And this is what I've noticed: like a lot of games that have an original premise, those are generally the ones that survive because original characters, original premise, original story,
right,
and it's the ones that copy that unless they have a twist to their story or twist to the character that makes it a little bit extra compelling, they'll survive. But you got to fight out getting out of that shadow of the original, and to get out of the shadow of the original of some of a show that you're essentially trying to emulate, that's even way more difficult in itself. You know what I mean?
right, right. I get that.
So a lot of like the knockoffs and knockoff games, characters or whatnot, that's why they won't survive, is because why would I go and play this game when I could just play the original? The original is
Right,
more fun. And I know the
right,
characters in the original. These are just same characters in this game, but just a different name. So I'd have why memorize their names. I could just yeah. So
right.
so like I said,
Yeah, I mean, I
unless
get
there's something that stands out that say, yeah, it's similar, but this what makes it totally different is
right.
this thing right here. Then yeah, you'll survive. But
Yeah,
generally you'll get
I
lost.
thought of that, and I was just like, you know what? This is an interest. This just interested me because it was just like, okay, well, the fact that we had this happening, which these are all very fun, very successful games, it's like, damn,
Hmm.
we never really got a proper ending to them. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to count the Lost Frontier. When it comes to Jack and Daxter, I just don't. Yeah, I have my reasons, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
but
It's like the
again, it was
game.
just like, yeah,
It's like it's one game that was on PlayStation, the original PlayStation. It's Alundra.
I don't know if I played that one.
Basically, it's like Legend of Zelda.
Okay,
It's almost exactly like Legend of Zelda.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that's
if you played Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, it's exactly like Zelda.
right.
And just like that, you had no clue about it because it got lost through because of Legend of Zelda.
Right.
And it's a good
Yeah,
game. It's a really good game because
yeah,
Zelda's a good game.
yeah. Which again, which we've talked about this with last week with the Kingdom Star Fox. One of the things that I think made Tears of the Kingdom like so significant was because even though yes, all right, Legend of Zelda was always open world. If
Hmm.
anything, ever since Ocarina of Time, it was hands down one of the first open world games, in my opinion, that besides Super Mario.
Hmm.
But when you really look at the way they did this, it felt like you were playing in a way you were playing The Witcher. But in a way, but just the
Hmm.
fact that you had like limited times to use a sword or limited times to use a shield or air bow and arrow before it breaks, where you had to find a new one or a different version of it. I was like, okay, well, this makes it more challenging. And then they say, oh well, this game is so different that you could actually end the first Breath of Wild. You could end this on the first few minutes. You could literally beat the whole game with just a stick. Like, really? What? Something that was different. You didn't have to go through the steps and all that. It was something that was brand. It was fleshed out. And it was something different that we didn't expect, and it worked.
Yeah.
Introducing the eagle player and introducing these new the birds. You're introducing these new tribes into the game, and it's like, wow, I'm really getting into this shit now. Voice
Yeah.
acting too. That was the biggest change at home. When's the last time you ever heard a Legend of Zelda game have voice acting?
Man.
Besides
Man.
the oh yeah, oh, that's the one time we've ever heard that stuff. And I'm like, we have an actual we have actual voice
Hmm.
lines in a Legend of Zelda game. What is
Yeah.
going on right now?
Oh damn. All right. Well.
So I know the episode's about to wrap up. There's something I want to speak on. I know this is off topic, but I'm sorry. This is another thing that pissed me off this weekend, and I gotta speak on it. I know I'm probably going to piss off a lot of people when I say the words I'm about to say, but this is just coming from the heart. Listen, you will never, and anytime you know me, anytime you see me, you will never hear me say the words. It's all men. I'm sorry. I'm a more realist than that. If I say it's all men, I have to say it's all women too. I can't because that percentage for them is not zero either, and that's not fair. That's not the right thing to say either way because it's not all men, it's not all women. I refuse to dive into that. However, what I heard is going on this weekend pissed me the fuck off. It made my stomach churn. That apparently there's a website that offer classes on how to force yourself on a woman.
Uh
I
huh.
don't know if there was any. I don't know who all participated on, but I don't know if there was. It was just one or the other. Oh, but from what I'm hearing, 65 million men signed up for that. And the part that
That
one
that
of the
was a
things that
s-
upset me
oh
is
that is 62 million, and
62.
that was a month ago, and that was a slow month. This month it was 87 million. 87
Yeah,
million views, people
and the
visits.
sad thing is like,
87 million unique visits. That's the key thing. Unique visits.
yeah. And the thing that upsets me is I already know. You already know what they look like. You already know what they wear in closed doors. And that's the first thing that comes to mind when I hear about this. And regardless of who is on there, if I don't care who it was, I don't care what they did, what they were doing in their lifetime, I want them found, I want them doxxed. I really want them to lose their job. I want them to lose all that. 65 million, 82 million. This is some sick shit. Fellas, look, to
Mhm.
all the any man that's watching this, listen, we're not going to shake this whole it's all man narrative. I'll be real. What's going to be real about that? We're not going to shake this, not in this timeline. It's just going to be something that's take place. However, you guys start teaching your young boys, hey, it's not on man. It definitely isn't going to be you. But you got to raise them up so they don't become like these monsters that doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, if you know somebody that's done this stuff, please do your part as men, as protectors. Call them out, whoop their ass if you got to, disown them, call the police, whatever the fuck we got to do. We got to step up. We got to do something about that. And to every motherfucker that put on videos that got on that site, I hope you get locked up. I hope they go medieval on your ass. I hope they get rats to eat off bits and pieces of your genitalia every night till it's all gone. I hope the absolute fucking worst to these ladies who are victims of stuff like that. You didn't deserve it. You deserve a whole lot better than that. To the men who have been victims of this shit, you don't deserve it. You deserve better. To these, to the trans and non-binary, who the fuck ever, you don't deserve this bullshit that happened to you. You don't deserve to have to hear this nonsense. That there's a fucking site to learn how to do this. We have got to do so much better. This is fucking disgusting. It is vile. This should never be fucking happening. We can't just focus on one side. And I'm saying this because it has to be said. We cannot just focus on one half of it. We can't just sit there and say, well, it's all men. And then you know the fact that there's some females doing this shit too. If you really want to get rid of the problem, you have to focus on the problem as the fucking whole. This has to stop. It has to. Anybody listening to get mad at me saying, oh, not diving in the hole, it's all men, kiss my ass. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. But I'm because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to target the whole fucking problem, which is the fact the act itself. I don't give a fuck who's doing it. It's the act itself that I want to stop. I'm the father of a 5-year-old girl. This shit can happen to her. This shit can happen to my girl. I can wake up that day. It can happen to me, my sister, my nephews, my nieces. It can happen to any one of them. I don't want to wake up one day and find out that they are victims. I want this to be stopped as a fucking whole. So when I heard this happen, I literally said straight up, I can't get on this episode right now and not speak on this. This has to fucking stop completely. I never in my lifetime thought, in my 36 years, that there'll be a goddamn website with classes on how to do this. That's all I really have to
Mm.
say. I mean, yeah, that I know I didn't want to end on a sour note, but I couldn't let this go.
Nah,
Whew.
yeah, I understand. Gotta get off your chest, man. So on that, we're gonna end the show, and no, ended a little bit earlier than normal. We started a little bit earlier, so
Yeah, we might be
that's why we're
doing
gonna
this
end it
schedule.
early today.
We
And
might be doing this schedule because I
uh,
it's mainly my work schedule's been changing up, so it might be because of what's going on with my work schedule. This is why. It's also why we're trying to recruit. Um, we do need to look into who we want to join, send them messages out, and say, hey, would you like to join this? Are you able to? So not just for the extra content we want to do, which I said we want to work on the gaming. We're gonna figure out things out, what games we can play together, our voice chats, all that. If we're able to use this and use this as a kind of a front to kind of boost our games out or whatever, cool. We'll figure this out. But again, we'll figure all that. We'll get it together. But right now, I think for this week, the rest of the week, we're gonna look at fellow guild members, fellow people that we know are gamers that are active, that are willing to get on this and everything with us. We'll figure all this out. We're gonna get our stuff up. We're gonna get our gaming channel up. We're gonna get a Twitch. Focus on our main channel with clips and everything, and we're gonna push out the content. And we're gonna try to get more people on here so we can keep the content local.
So we're gonna end it, and we will see you all next week.
See y'all.
All right, take care, everyone.